What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? On Sunday, Miss USA 2019 allegedly left her ninth floor apartment in downtown Manhattan, took the elevator to the 29th floor terrace, which is a common area in the building, and leaped to her death. Her body was found on the concrete below. Now, what would make a person with so much going for themselves commit suicide? Beautiful lawyer, smart woman, connected, got the resources, young, living the life. 30 years old, and she leaps to her death. Okay, so there are people who are saying that the reason she did so was because, well, one of the reasons she did so was because she was at a crossroads. She was trying to figure out what she wanted to do with her life. And her family and friends wanted her to pursue law instead of being a television personality for extra that didn't pay a lot of money. The other thing that they say she was struggling with is a bit more, I think, personal and intrusive and salacious. I'm not going to even mention it on my channel. If you want to know, you can go look it up. It won't be hard to find. But in any event, she felt like that being a religious person, the religious person that she is, she couldn't get through it. You know, she struggled with her life and the choices that she made. She felt like she was at the end of her rope. She couldn't go on. Now, when I first heard about it, I was skeptical right off the rip, just because in most cases, not all, most, leaping is just not something Black people do. Black people don't jump. I mean, having said that, I got a friend who did, a Black friend who did jump. Surprised the hell out of me. He did it. But typically, Black people don't jump. Black people might shoot themselves or take some pills or something. It's still hard for me to believe that a Black person would hang themselves, considering the legacy of lynching and hangings that we have in this country. It still blows my mind that a Black person would hang themselves. If they were gonna, I mean, suicide is one thing, but to have hanging being associated to our legacy, as closely associated to our legacy, and for a Black person to do something like that on their own, yeah, it just always causes me to pause. I'm always thinking it could be something else, but you know, who knows? What we do know is that a young, talented woman is dead because she felt, we are to believe that she did commit suicide, that she couldn't get past her problems. Let me explain something to you, fam. I do believe that most people have thought about suicide. You know why? Because most people have experienced some form of pain, some form of severe pain, whether it be physical pain or emotional pain. People have felt it. And then also, you know, a lot of people have experienced trying to live up to other people's expectations. We're very concerned as a society about what people think of us. And if we feel like they don't think much of us, sometimes we don't think much of ourselves. I don't know why we let people get to us like that, but we do. And we just think that we can't move forward. And I've said this before, but I'm gonna remind y'all, fam. Every single problem you've ever had in your life, so far, you overcome. Every single problem. That means that you are batting 1,000%. If you were a baseball player, 1,000% is perfect. That means every time you step to the plate of problems, you touched base, meaning that you overcame adversity. Whether you walked on the first base, you scored a single, you got a double, a triple, a home run. You scored. I mean, well, at least you got on base every single time you stepped up to the plate. So far, you're perfect. These problems are like objects in a rearview mirror. The more you drive away from those objects, the smaller those objects become. Every day you get up and just pull yourself together, move forward in life. Those problems you thought you would never get past, they get smaller and smaller and smaller, till one day you wake up and you say to yourself, man, I was tripping. I can't believe I was tripping like that. Damn. I've been there, fam. I've been there. And, it's tough, man. It's tough. Life, it can be very, very difficult. One thing also that I think people need to remember is that we got to stop comparing ourselves to other people. We got to stop looking at what other people got and what other people doing and comparing our lives to those people, because we don't know what sacrifices those people are making. We don't know what they went through to get what they got. We don't know what they've been through. We don't know what they're going through. We get on social media, man, we see these people talking about relationship goals. And they all hugged up, they all getting on a private jet, they all out in these having foreign destination weddings and all this stuff. And for all we know, the person on the way, right before they walk down the aisle, they had a knockout, drag-out fight. We don't know. We sit up here living our lives vicariously through other people and hoping and hating and all of this kind of stuff. And a lot of this stuff, man, it's really just in our heads. It's really in our heads. That's why they say, most people say life is 10% of what happens to you, 90% of how you react. I think it's closer to 1% what happens to you and 99% of how you respond. This is sad. It's always sad when someone who is beloved takes their own life. Just one day before she died, Cheslie made an ominous post on Instagram. She captioned it, "May this day bring you rest and peace." Right back at you, Queen. R.I.P. Cheslie Kryst. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Damn.